All right. I think we are up and running and ready to kick things off. Let me get stuff switched over and we will make sure everything is working. I see Crusher has redeemed a drop a beat at the top of the stream. We will take care of that. Alright, we got audio and video. For some reason, my game volume was coming in lower than usual, but the actual audio settings don't seem like they were different. But you should be able to hear the Elgato music in the background. It's probably going to be a little bit lower. But once we're in Hunt, I think things will pick up, especially since a lot of the regular sound effects are louder. Crutcher says, had to do it to him as the prophecy foretells. Drop a beat at the start of the stream. I've been watching too much Witcher. And Crutcher says, sounds alright to me, but I won't know until you're in battle. Okay, we'll leave it where it is, and I can always tweak it on the fly. But before we jump into the hunts, let me mute the game audio so I can do said beat. But I hope you're doing well this afternoon or evening, Crusher. Always good to see you. There, I'll put my headphones over here. Put these headphones on. Hey, Rerodice here. What's up, Europe? A good evening to you too. Hope you're doing well. I hope your Monster Hunter journey has been going well too. But let's see. Start off with a beat. I did have one I was thinking about earlier, so let's see if I can do it successfully here. Let's give it a try. All right. So when we last left off, I've done a little bit of monster hunting since the last stream, not a whole ton. But I've been doing a bit of grinding in Anomaly. For those who might not have heard, the most recent title update for Sunbreak dropped, I believe, Tuesday this week. Title update 4, which brought some new monsters and some slightly new things as far as gameplay. Nothing monumental. Vera says, I'm at work now and Monster Hunter has been good. Oh, good. I expect frequent updates on your journey through Monster Hunter Rise. Interestingly enough, timing-wise, today is our chance to check out the latest title update and do some grinding. And then it won't be next week because of the timing, but the week after we'll be checking out a new game in the monster hunting genre that I've been really looking forward to. It drops next week when I'm going to be away for the weekend, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd be streaming it. We're going to be looking at Wild Hearts. It is a Monster Hunter type game done by the Tecmo Koei team under the EA Originals. And it's been getting a lot of press, and a lot of people have been looking forward to it. It looks really, really cool. And so we'll be spending some time with that the following week. And we can compare it to what we've kind of gotten familiar with in Monster Hunter Rise, because this is an opportunity to check out like a competing property. And again, I've heard really good things, so I'm really looking forward to checking that out. I'll most likely dig into it while I'm on the road next week, and then I'll know a little bit more about how it works, so that when we sit down to stream it, I can talk to them with specifics. So yeah, that'll be coming up. Wild Hearts will be kind of sharing a spot on the stream schedule with Monster Hunter. I'll probably be doing that for a bit. So what did they change in Title Update 4? One thing I don't think was part of the previous update had to do with Curious Crafting, which is the weapon augment system used to upgrade your gear beyond just the regular tree-based upgrades we've seen in your craft and stuff. And so largely on stream I've been fighting anomaly monsters, those glowy red ones that hit like a Mack truck, because their bits from those fights are used to put these different types of upgrades onto your weaponry. You can boost attack, you can boost affinity or crit rate, you can boost elemental damage, you can boost sharpness, and you can do things like add slots, and it's pretty free form. But what they did in the recent update, I'm pretty sure this wasn't here before, the anomaly slots you'll see in the middle under my weapon preview, they look like little gems, and there's currently one flashing on the end. Each upgrade you craft slots in and fills those slots, so you have to kind of choose what you want to swap in. But by default, all those anomaly slots are locked. That's why the one that's blinking has got the chains on it. And it takes a certain level of monster bits in order to unlock that, so you could put an upgrade there. And I don't have the tier of difficulty unlocked yet to get the materials. You can see it's why it's all red. Crutcher says there's scales and such. Yep, the bits that we need to throw into the upgrades are claws, shards, shells, scales, fangs, a whole bunch of different things from the different afflicted tiers of monsters. But you have to increase your investigation level in order to get to that new difficulty. And I'm currently trying to grind to get to A5, I think. And so what they added was an innate bonus to each anomaly slot, which you can see in the numbers underneath the gems in the middle. Level 1, you get attack plus 10, sharpness plus 10, so and so for 2. At level 3, you get an element boost on top of the sharpness. And so there are these ascending upgrades to your weapon's base stats that I don't think you got before, which is really cool. It means no matter what you do, you're getting a boost to the function of the weapon as you're plugging in all these unlocks. Crutcher says, oh, like when you chop off chunks of them, arms and stuff. Yeah, so the bits that you collect from all the monsters from quests, you get from breaking parts, you get from clearing the quest, you get from capturing. Any sort of successful run gives you a mishmash of bits from the monster. And by breaking parts, it gives you higher chances to get certain things. So it's generally encouraged to break as many parts off the monster as possible. Crusher says, don't know if I can stay long as I'm winding down for bed soon. Good luck on your hunts and upgrades. All right, Crusher. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out, however brief. Hope you have a good rest. And I will do my best to competently hunt monsters. We'll see. We're gonna be trying something new today, and I specifically waited until the stream today to do this. I wouldn't have any idea beforehand what was coming. We're gonna check out a new monster on the urgent quest, and it's probably gonna smoke me. With the new update, a new Elder Dragon was added, and if anyone has played Monster Hunter World or Iceborne, specifically Iceborne, the flagship Elder Dragon of that game, Velkhana, was added to Rise. And so we have an urgent to take on Velkhana in the Frost Islands. And we'll go ahead and we'll take some followers for support. But I have not fought this monster since Iceborne, and I've always liked Velkhana's design. We'll take a look. It's an ice-clad elder dragon, and attacks with a whole bunch of different types of ice techniques. Riro says, I'll be sure to give you updates on my Monster Hunter journey. Matt too. Oh yes, by all means. I know you said you were checking out a couple weapons. I think it was heavy bowgun first, and I forget what you mentioned you were checking out after that. But it's always interesting to see if people stick with a weapon or if they gravitate towards others. Oh yeah, should probably mention. I don't know if anyone noticed, but where we'll go in here. I changed Frina's haircut. I don't remember when they added this one, kind of short chopped hair, but looked pretty cool. And I don't, somewhat similar to Fiorane's. That's not her model's hair, I don't think. But I changed the hair from the slick back look she's been wearing for the majority of the game. So that's fun. Ah, it was the switch axe. Okay. Switch axe is fun. That is a challenging weapon to learn because it's a little more technical. And you have to get used to the different modes. But it's fun. I play switch axe a little bit. Alright. Clashing Swords upon the Rime. Let us go see how they've adapted Velkhana to Sunbreak. And we get a cinematic.
When happening upon a frozen statue, its terrifying creator soon reveals itself. The Lord of the Tundra is heartless and cold, showering its prey in an impenetrable veil of snow, leading foolish creatures to an icy grave.
Lord of Ice.
Let's make this a quick one.
Okay. And we'll see if I regret doing this with Lance. I've been practicing with Lance a lot lately. I kind of want to practice counters and parries against something I'm not familiar with fighting. We will see how well that works out. And Velkhana's hanging up right on the far left side of the map. Well, that's underground. That's a weird place for it to start. There's a Rajang on the map too. We can make use of that boy later. Alright, there it is. Oh, right away with the ice armor, okay. Kind of similar to Malzeno, Velkhana uses its tail kind of like a spear. A lot of stabby, pokey attacks. And it attacks with a lot of ice beams and blasts from its mouth. And it can create walls and obstacles mid-fight. Oh boy. Double stab. Ooh, can I not parry that?
You're the best, pal.
So we're gonna find out exactly what I can't parry against this monster.
I owe you one. It's got its eyes on you. Love you, buddy.
Okay, there it goes. Ooh. Okay, sweet beam.
The monster's looking at you.
In Iceborne, you could climb on the obstacles that Velkhana creates. There'd be walls or platforms, and you could jump off of them. I don't know if you can really do that in this. Rira says, I've been having fun with Monster Hunter. Good. It is always... Oh, I could have gone in from the top. Ah, right. I guess let's go circle around from here. I can't remember. I think you said you were in high rank, right? You'll have to let me know once you get closer to the end of high rank, as the game kind of gets towards the higher difficulty, and eventually when you get to Sunbreak, that's where all the fun stuff is. And Rira says, I got Matt Elden Ring for his birthday. Oh, that's why he was playing it. You got him a job? It's funny, I got him a job too. I need to get back to Elden Ring at some point. Hey, Stinky.
It's angry. It's got its eyes on you.
Whoa.
I can't believe this.
Huh, I didn't recognize that attack.
Oh, you're gonna pick.
That looked like a nuke, and I think it hit me from behind my shield.
Touchdown.
You want to take a break? What's our plan? Just thinking about Bunny Dongo lifts my spirits.
Ooh,
That's my
there's a
buddy.
break on its head. You can break portions of Velkhana's ice armor, and I think if you break enough of it, you get a knockdown. Let me try and parry that. Oh, come on. Beat the double stab. Is that head break? Ah, there's the knockdown. Okay. Gonna try and get the wings.
This is what being a royal knight is all about.
The monster's looking at you!
You better take care of yourself. Heal up when you can.
Okay, it's top to bottom beam. Get down here. Oh, 3. Okay, we can do 3.
I appreciate it. I'll show you
It's a bunch.
Using a hunting knife.
We can do 3 into the air spear. Leaving. Rira says, I love Elden Ring. I have 232 hours on Steam. That's a good game. I was in the middle somewhere. There was a lot I hadn't done. Middle of the story. But then Sunbreak came
This
out.
should make it good as new.
Your technique is flawless.
But yeah, I'll get back to Elden Ring eventually. Hopefully it'll run better on my computer. I'll have a better graphics card. I hope it doesn't run worse.
I'd be proud to heal you.
I owe you one.
Keep an eye. We're irritated.
Oh,
You better take care of yourself.
blocked the beam and then the actual ice projectiles hit me. Lame. Lame. Oh, ice blight. Woo.
Good as new. I owe you. Going to blind it.
Who needs a squire with buddies like you?
Lie down and spin them right.
You're the best, pal.
Reading for that nuke. Aww.
You better take care of yourself.
Oh, it's a targeted Nova. Okay. I thought what it did was it exploded around, but no, that's a fired attack. Okay. It'll shoot a beam out in front or at something. There's a lot of stagger from those ice walls. Ooh, turf war. Well, kind of a short turf war.
Make me proud and bounce that monster. Let's go for a ride.
Monkey. Come here, monkey. Alright, we can stack up some serious damage with Rajang.
You do what I say now. Let's see what you're doing. Down. Donuts up. Divine punishment away. Thrive on the back. How do you like that? You should know how to control a monster. I'll fight it now. Oh no, you tried
Ah,
to
there
take
goes.
that away. Ride like the wind.
Alright, we're doing okay so far. As long as I avoid the big nuke, should be alright.
The end is in
I
sight.
think people were saying
Great.
this version of Velkhana has attacks from its base version in Iceborne, and then the Arch-Tempered, or kind of like super version you fight later, has attacks from both of those forms roll into one. Oh,
Thanks a bunch.
oh, oh, yeah, it's a nuke. Maybe a power guard is the way to deal with that.
You're going to get attacked.
There's a lot of attacks,
You should take care of that.
including that one which I hadn't seen yet. Uh-oh. Ice Blight slows the cooldown on your wire bugs, which is very, very bad. Considering I use one of them for
Looking at you.
my parry.
Look out. Take care of yourself.
Wow, that would have killed me. Ugh. Don't do a lot of healing.
It's got its eyes on you. Are you suffering from some sort of ailment?
Oh, its armor's off.
This is what being a royal knight.
Ah, come on. Stinker. Rira asks, I'm curious, what are anomaly quests? I'll explain that when we get back to the town. They're end game for Sunbreak, so if you're playing base Rise, the anomaly quests aren't there. The end game stuff for base Rise, which is just the end of high rank, is not a lot to do once you get to the end of high rank and you can beat the story final boss. But in a nutshell, the anomaly quests are the ones you've seen me doing on stream up till now, where we're fighting like the red versions of all the different monsters.
I owe you one. I appreciate.
And the parts you get from the anomaly targets are used to do the final upgrades in the augment system in the game, which is where you can change the parameters on your gear however you want. And it's easily the biggest grind, but I think it's interesting. It's a pretty decent challenge, and I haven't even gotten to the highest tier of anomaly yet. I've been grinding, but not quite there. As you proceed up the research levels in the anomaly quest system, the monsters get stronger, and the drop and rewards get better, and they pick up some slightly new attacks, and overall it's the highest tier of challenge in the game, I think. Oh, it's rushing again.
The monster's looking at you! You can't fight like that. Heal up! I've hit upon a strategy.
Oh man. I picked probably one of the hardest weapons to sight read this particular fight, and that's okay.
That's my buddy.
Need the practice. Oh, ha! Free hits.
Sweet moves.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, power guard, probably not unless I time that right. Probably better just to run. Aw. Make me waste my max potion.
The monster's looking at you! Heal up! You should take care of
What is that?
You better take care of yourself. You're coming to you! Are you suffering from some sort of ailment? You're all patched.
I'm gonna need to craft more potions.
Needed that. Thanks a bunch. Look out! It's angry!
Alright, let's see if I can,
It's eyes on you!
block that.
You can't fight like that. Heal up!
Oh no, that's not the nuke.
This hunter will do the trick.
Thinking back to Iceborne, I don't remember what I used to fight Velkhana. Maybe gun? Maybe range? Kind of like Kushala. Being able to fight Velkhana at a distance makes it a little bit easier. You can kind of dodge around a bit. With Lance, I gotta be right in its face and blocking and countering everything. And if I miss, like when it does the multi-stabs, then I eat it pretty bad. We're definitely not gonna have a good time on this one. Assuming I don't triple cart. Okay, can be blocked, but pretty big amount of stagger and chip. But it is almost dead, finally.
I owe you one. You should take care of that.
Ooh.
Are you suffering from some sort of ailment?
Oh. I'm just gonna dodge that.
Heal up when you can. This should do the trick. It's a bunch. Help us out. I'm glad I have you by my side.
Oh, am I out of... Yep, I'm out of no berries. Okay.
It's got its eyes on you. You're suffering from some sort of ailment.
Not got a knockdown yet. Or knock out with our shield. Oh, hey, it's Goss. See if we can finish it with Goss.
The monster's looking at you. Watch and learn. Good. Now attack. You're in charge now. You're the best, pal.
These giant haymakers. Oh. There it is. Didn't even need the finisher.
Victory.
What, 26 minutes? Ah.
Did I do okay? I tried my hardest.
Okay, I could definitely do that fight better. But we'll be able to see its gear when we get back to town. Oh, we got a crystal right off the bat? That's a mantle equivalent drop. Wow, that's lucky. Well, that's streamer luck right there. Huh. I'm going to chalk that up to all you folks watching. And that's pretty faithful adaptation of that fight from Iceborne. I have a mix of its regular and advanced moveset, but that's not an easy fight with the lance. Definitely needs more practice. Alright, we got crystal shards. Tail, that's nice. Claws. No horns? There's a crown horn, okay. One fell wing. Weapons that are made using Velcana materials possess a special quality that makes frost gauge increase faster when the frost craft skill is active and the weapon is sheathed. Alright. Well, first look at the armor. Rhyme guard. It's red because of my pigment assignment. It wouldn't normally be red by default. But the outfit for Velcana is really cool looking. The female version is this kind of regal, kind of empress looking outfit with the crown of ice and kind of like a long flowing dress and cape. I would probably tint this blue, like a light blue, or maybe more like a sky blue instead of red. It's just because of the armor I'm wearing now. But this one comes with grinder, protective polish. Actually, that's probably my skills. Oh no, it does come with grinder. Alright. Grinder, protective polish, quick sheath, frostcraft. Okay. And so the unique skill that tutorial prompt was talking about is frostcraft. So let's look at that. An aura of frost builds when your weapon is sheathed, raising attack. The effect decreases with each melee hit or shot arrow fired. So what that means is when your weapon is put away or in a sheathed state, there is a bar that builds up. And the higher that bar builds, the greater the damage boost when you put your weapon out to attack. And so for Greatsword, that's pretty good since you're constantly sheathing and running around to get the big hits with Greatsword. And probably the biggest synergy of the weapons is Longsword, because Longsword has the special sheath stance, and it's a couple different things that have the weapon sheathed, which can boost up the damage and really work well with that skill. And so eventually, when I get to building Longswords, I'm going to probably use a Frostcraft set, because it works well with the skills that the longsword has, and if you're using a Velcana weapon on top, then it further boosts the power of that skill. Let's see. Oh no, that's the full set. There's a lot of skills on this one. Grinder, protective polish, ammo up, frostcraft, quick sheath, crit draw, focus, ice attack, crit element. Wow, yeah, that's a really good set. I would probably use that for Greatsword too, just build the whole thing outright. Maybe the boots aren't that necessary. Probably for Longsword more, because you could use crit element for elemental exploit. Greatsword wouldn't benefit a ton from that, but I'd probably just build the whole thing. We would need another tail, Lunagaron's mantle, frost jewel, more claws, crystal shards. We got the toughest drop from Velcana just by pure stupid luck. That's the crystal. Large Elder Dragon gem. I'll need to get more of those. Alright, let's look at the weapons.
Ooh, I'm itching to get started.
The Knightly Ectus. This is the Velcana Lance. Pretty decent sharpness. Ice 28. Compare that to Kushala. Higher raw, lower element. Level 4, level 1. Oh, better slots. I already made this. Well, chances are I'm not going to go and make a whole new Ice Lance. I can augment this one to be a little bit better. It looks pretty cool. Got this big, sort of jagged looking shield and a almost trident, multi-pointed, kind of pike looking lance. What about its gun lance? Is its gun lance any good? Normal 7, so not normal shelling level 8. Level 4, level 3. Vorpal Ice Fort. Now that looks pretty cool. Wouldn't be better than the normal type I'm using now. It'd have to be augmented to get to shelling level 8, and I can't even do that yet. Neat design, though. We'll go down the line. Hammer. Oh, I'm using the Gosfarog hammer. That's right. That one is down here. 350 and 31. So lower raw, lower elemental. I think better sharpness. Victorious North Lane.
Bring on the hard stuff.
That's kind of cool looking.
Then I can't forge. Seeing my customer.
Switch axe. I bet this one's going to be an elemental switch axe. Oh no, power. Okay. Wicked Nidok. Level 4 slot. That's kind of cool. Go back and look at these top two. We'll look at all different weapons just to be thorough. And I see Rura has redeemed a Rakufaktu. Alright. Let us go to the list.
I have been wanting to be a blacksmith.
Let's see. I have not added to the list in a while. So I'm going to have to think of one on the fly for you folks.
I grip this here hammer with confidence.
I have this one on here. Let me see if this one's on here. It is not. Alright, you get... Here's a fact from the past that hasn't really been relevant to my life in a while, but I know how to play the trumpet. And I think I may have mentioned that, but I definitely don't talk about that often. I don't own one anymore, but I do know how to play the trumpet. My beatbox trumpet sound is probably better because I don't have the lip strength to do that anymore. All right.
Let's make it happen.
Great sword, the winged seraphid. That's pretty cool. It does look like a wing. You definitely want to build this if you're going great sword and using Frostcraft.
Ooh, I'm itching to get started.
Sword and shield. Sword and shield, the noble Anapalas. That's kind of cool. The shield looks like a fan with these little charms hanging off of it. That's neat. I like the way that looks. Decent sharpness. Decent raw and element. Also, what's up, Snake? I see Snake has redeemed drop a beat. Has it been 30 minutes already? Wow. It's been almost an hour.
Bring on the hard stuff. Ain't nothing I can't forge. Seeing my customer smile is the main reason I've been banging away at
Alright,
this
let
business.
me mute audio again. Put the headphones back on. And let's see, we did maybe something a little faster before, so maybe we go a little bit slower, maybe more like a dubstep-ish type beat. So, let's see what we come up with. All right. Continue. All right. Insect glaive for Velcana. The wise Phylos. Looks kind of like a wizard. Wizard staff. That's kind of cool looking. Pretty good sharpness. Consect level 14. Oh, interesting. So its Consect level doesn't max out. I think it's 15.
I have been wanting to be a blacksmith ever since.
All right. Heavy gun. Righteous Varka. Looks kind of like a big frozen ballista. Frostcraft I don't think works too well with the guns because you don't really have your weapon sheath that much. Fires ice ammo. For the bow. Alluring Avelia. Ooh, that's a cool looking bow. Spread level 4 at level 3 charge. It's not the best shot type. Kind of like Matt has said in the past. I think rapid is the most functional shot type for bow. But it does look neat. And again, you're not really going to get a ton of use out of Frostcraft on that type of weapon for a bow. All the ranged, I don't think, really benefit a ton from that type of skill. Light gun, Graceful Almaria. No deviation. Very high recoil. Ugh, that's not good. Fast reload. And is that rapid fire? Rapid fire, normal, spread, and freeze. I think that's how that's red. Unless it's the blue, I don't remember. Seems like a pretty meh gun. Charge blade. We finished our charge blades? We did not. Okay. We're doing the Lunagar online. The Regal Daruk. Element type ice charge blade level 4 slot. That's not bad. That one looks pretty cool too. Similar type of shield to the lance. I'd probably make this for ice element. There's not a lot of ice element charge blades that are decent. Hunting horn. Sonorous ice fill. Attack and defense up. Song, health recovery, sonic wave. Those songs aren't great. Attack and defense up is alright, but other than that. I think Kushalas might actually be better for ice. No attack up, but environment damage negated, stamina use reduced, and sharpness loss reduced. Those are pretty good songs. I gotta get to Hunting Horn eventually. I miss playing with that weapon. Okay, look at dual blades. Untouched Hell. Those are pretty clean looking. 330 and 22 on a level 4, level 1, level 3. I'm using Kushalas for this too. 310 and 54. So lower element. Lower element, better sharpness. Better slots. Yeah, better slots. I think I would take the higher element. I don't think I'd create another set of ice when I'm using these already. I see Snake is redeemed a hydrate. I need to remember to clear my queue out. More smoothie. Alright, last but not least, the long sword. Probably the first thing I would craft if I was doing long swords. Reverend Elusarca. It's a pretty simple design. The sheath is cool. It has those icicle charms on it. 330, 25, level 4 slot. This seems pretty good. Deora Storm on longsword is pretty decent, but I think I'd take the better slots. Could throw a Defiance level 4 in there. That'd be pretty good. Which did we unlock a level 4? I thought I read that it was added to the game, but maybe I haven't killed what unlocks it yet. There should be a cornerstone level 4, I think. I don't see it. Okay, might not have that unlocked yet. Alright. Well, interesting. I think the Volcana set would be functional for longsword. And greatsword, actually. And so, for Rira, since you asked earlier on the anomaly stuff, I was talking about this at the beginning, but you might not have been here. So you might have missed my explanation. The anomaly materials are used for the curious crafting, which is the endgame stuff in Sunbreak. Again, this isn't in base rise, but each weapon can unlock curious crafting, which gives you these slots with the little crystals in the middle. And you unlock the slots with materials, and you can choose to boost things like attack, affinity, element, sharpness. And so you can tailor your endgame weaponry towards however you want to play. And it's pretty freeform and open-ended way to customize weapons. But in order to do that, you have to grind and get your research level up. And mine is at 105, and I think the breakpoint is 111, so I'm close. And you just boost that level by doing anomaly, investigations, and clearing quests, and then more things unlock at a higher difficulty.
Hello.
Salvo, what you got?
Oh. Ah. For honor and glory.
Reach MR 160. I'm at 149. I wonder if that's risen Valstrax. Yeah, there's still targets that I can't fight because my master rank's not high enough. I bet that's what that is. There's Volcana. Regular Valstrax. Okay. Well, we will jump back into anomalies. I was farming Daimyo earlier because I need Dragon Blood. And this one's at 75 now, which is getting up there. To kind of explain, since Rira asked earlier, the way these work is you get these quests by going out and looking at different resource points on maps. And kind of like the way they did in Iceborne and World, you get a random investigation when you pick up enough things in the environment. And it's a chance to get a certain type of quest with a certain target or a certain combination of targets. And it comes in a base level, depending on the quest that you picked it up from. And as you do that quest, if you look at the level in the upper right of the post, or just on the line that I have here, it says level 75. Each time you clear that afflicted anomaly quest, that level goes up. And at certain breakpoints, the materials and difficulty increase. I think every level of difficulty goes up. And so the monsters get more health, they do more damage. At certain breakpoints, they pick up some new attacks, and their rewards go up in rarity and in quality. And so if you want to get to the higher tier stuff to farm, you have to level these up while also leveling up your research level, which unlocks higher tiers of these investigations, which is what I've been doing. And so let me clear out some of these that I don't need. There's some garbage ones in here I can just dump. Anjaneth, we'll keep that one. These low level ones I don't really need to do. And one thing they allow you to do as of title update 3, I think it was, you can take the level and you can lower it. If you want to fight at the lower levels for the lower level materials, you can ratchet it down, which is kind of nice. This one is maxed out at 101. I set it at 35. I think Matt and I were doing this one before. Okay, Magma Almudron is A5. So A6 is the tier I'm trying to unlock. But you can only have 120 total investigations banked. So that's why I'm clearing some out. And some of these multi-targets I don't really feel like doing. Oh, I got a 65 up here. Then we can delete you. Oh, another hydrate from Snake. That a third hydrate? Oh. You just want me to finish my smoothie. And a small raku. All right. There, put myself right in the corner. Now let's see how long it takes me to remember to turn it off. And another hydrate from Snake. If I have to go to the bathroom, it's your fault. Another hydrate. You know, if I finish my smoothie, I'm just going to start drinking my Guff Fuel, which is right next to me. Okay. Alright, that's fine. I can clean up that list later. I'm not going to waste everyone's time with deleting out all of these ones I don't really care about. And I see Snake has redeemed a stretch and 2 hydrates. I'm gonna run out of smoothie. All right. What do we want to do? Okay, I'll probably do the crab because I need more of that blood. Daimyo. Hey, Red Dragon's here. What's up, Red Dragon? How you doing this evening? Snake says, don't worry, I ran out of points just now. So, Red Dragon has redeemed Hydrate. You know, if I end up adding those beatbox routine redeems down the road, you're going to wish you saved your points. Okay, let's see. We'll take Sir J, and then we'll switch it up. We'll take Rondine with Longsword.
I pray for your good fortune.
And because I want to switch weapons, let's go Hammer. Not Hammer a bit. Red Dragon says I still have all the points. And I'm good, just about to head off to bed, but want to stop in and say hey. Oh, well, that's nice of you to stop by and say what's up. We are continuing the grind through the end game in Sunbreak. We just checked out the fight against Velkhana, the new monster that came with the latest update in Sunbreak, and it definitely kicked my rear a little bit. But I hope you have a good restful night's sleep. Okay, water res. We're looking at all of the gear we got for beating Velkhana. All the armor and weapon stuff was unlocked. Red Dragon says, night all. Alright, dude, take it easy. I will catch you later.
Let's go. Let's go. Off we go.
Alright, this will be interesting. I don't think I've done this particular fight recently. Should be similar to Blue Crab, a little bit slower.
That looks like it's gonna hurt. It's in quite pristine state.
Oh. It's a big boy. Head's a little bit high to hit. Oh, come on. Thought I sidestepped that. Ah, get knocked out. Suck up.
That's my buddy.
Ooh, that was a good knockdown. So knocked it out of afflicted state briefly. See if we can get that second knockout. There it is.
Thanks a bunch.
I feel better already.
Let's see how long it takes to get knockout number 3. Nope. You tackle me.
Love you, buddy.
Whoa, what was that? A kind of shimmy. I don't think I've seen that before. Alright, just kind of explain, for folks who might not have seen, we talked about this before. The afflicted monsters are afflicted due to some story stuff, which I won't really get into for spoiler reasons. But the reason why they're red is because of that influence. And then there's glowing anomaly cores that are all over their body. If you do enough damage, it breaks those. And when you break enough of them, you get a knockdown that kind of knocks the monster out of afflicted state. And I think it does a little bit less damage when it's not in that state for a little bit. And so the strategy is to target all those cores to get the monster knocked down. Otherwise, it'll explode after a set amount of time with the Nova. And that's troublesome. Uh-oh. Hello. It's my boy. Oh. Jay picked up the mount. That works. Now I get a free ride. Uh-oh. Yep. In afflicted state, hits from the monster also inflicts blood blight, which ticks your health down over time, but doing damage recovers health in Bloodborne style. Another knockout.
Positively unstoppable. I needed that.
And after you've knocked the monster out of afflicted state, after a while the cores come back and it goes back into angry mode.
You're the best, pal.
No, not that time.
It's angry!
Let's even break the other claw. There's the Nova. If you don't break all the cores in time, the monster explodes like that. It does a ton of damage. It'll stun, and those Curio kind of fly off as additional projectiles. But generally, you want to avoid letting the monster get to that state. Ah. Oh. That wasn't the spear. Ah. I got grappled.
Oh, you're gonna pay. I'll be waiting here. Let's go.
My best time against Hermitar with the lance was about 8 or 9 minutes. I don't think we're going to make it this time. We'll be close. We should be able to do sub 15.
It's a bunch.
And sure enough, it's almost dead. You can't capture afflicted monsters because they're essentially infected with this kind of corruption type deal. You're putting them out of their misery, so you can't cap them. You have to go for the kill. Nice. There we go. That's like 10 minutes and change on the dot.
Always makes me feel so alive. Carve.
I wonder if there were some shinies over here. Yep. Free stuff.
Doing great.
One step closer. Smooth sailing.
Alright, for completing this one, we got more afflicted dragon blood and regular afflicted blood, which is primarily what I've been using to unlock augment slots. Oh, I wanted to see how much that boosted my level. Oh. Small mode's been off for a while. It was like 15 minutes of free small mode.
Hey there! Fight fire with fire!
Okay, Dire Claw, Afflicted Shards, Hard Fangs. Those are all rank 100 plus, I think.
Why, hello. Anomaly quests can be found here.
We might have to do dire scale. I think I've got a ton of that.
The threat of afflicted monsters has set us all on edge. Seeing how I hope we can talk again soon.
So I might have to level up some of those past 100.
Yeah, let's do it.
Dire Claw plus Shard and Hard Fang.
Bye now.
Hard Fang. Let's
I have
see.
faith that you will fulfill your duty.
Yeah, I think that's on A6. So I don't even have that unlocked yet. Okay.
When this disaster is behind us, I would love nothing more than to visit Kimura. Ever since I heard about how charming it
Well,
is
I guess
when
we're
you're
going to have to
alone,
start doing some things that are
thinking about going.
harder. I know one of the scale quests. I think the scale quest becomes shards. That's the way the normal tier of materials works. It goes scale, scale plus, and then shard, I think. So what was I doing for scale? Yeah, scale plus, and then shards. So this one would need to be boosted up to, I think, 100. Or I get something that starts at that rarity. Trying to decide what to hunt. At this point, it doesn't really matter. I just need to level everything up. Okay, we'll do with blue crab this time at 104. For this one, we'll take Luchika and Hinoa.
May tranquil days return to us shortly.
For this one, I think I'm going to go back to Lance. Sanitar is faster. Being able to be on point with counters is a bit more important compared to Hermitar.
Oh, sweet.
We'll see if it's a noticeable difference in speed and difficulty from 70 something, which we just did. Oh, we hit 106, so that means this quest can be leveled up to a max of 106 right now. Okay.
Ready to go.
Another thing I could do if I wanted to try and boost my anomaly level is just go online and do random hunts, but I feel like you run a little bit of a risk of having people who might get rolled easily in these higher tier difficulties It's not to say I don't get rolled every once in a while, but at least if I'm doing this with
That's one in the
the
bag.
NPCs, then the
Anything I can use in here?
enemy health pool is a little bit lower because it's scaled to one person versus scaled to 3 or 4. I do need to unlock the rest of the followers. There's a couple more I don't have, including Hinoa's sister, Minoto, who's a lance main. I need to go back and do that.
Time to get to work.
Alright. Grab time. Oh, come on, really? Aw.
I can't believe this.
I thought I could roll that. Well,
Now I'm really angry.
off to a great start.
I'm back. Ride like the wind. Ride like the wind. Super irritated.
Oh. Sit down. Usually when you knock the monsters out of afflicted state, they'll be tired or exhausted for a little bit. It's a good opportunity to pile the damage on.
I think we got on his bad side.
What's that knockdown? Or KO, rather.
I needed that.
Leaving.
Don't let him get away! Faster, buddy! Yeah! Let's ride! Gotta be quick!
Ooh, I'm lucky that second one didn't hit me. Oh. Yeah, sit down.
Love you, buddy. That's my buddy.
There's a KO finally. Angry. Aw. I was trying to bust the claw off.
It's a bunch.
Nova. There it is.
Watch out for the monsters!
All right, coming up on 10. At level 100 plus, it's going to be a little difficult to get sub 10. But I'm happy with sub 15 on 100 something.
Need to sharpen this thing.
Fine weapon deserves proper care.
I'm chomping at the bit to see what we'll face this time. Ammo goes in, pain comes out.
All right, broke a claw. It's hard to do since they're so high up.
Love you, buddy.
Let's see if we can break the other one before this thing dies.
You're the best, pal.
Let's go.
Knock it over.
I'm gonna get you. I'd like to see someone do
You're a natural.
rider.
Love you, buddy.
Rira says, bye, Raku. Just got off work. If you're still streaming when I get home, I'll join again. Alright, dude. No worries. Have a safe drive home. Or ride home however you get home. And I will catch you later. I'll probably be at this for another hour and a half-ish. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Finally.
Quest complete.
Ah, it's a 34-minute drive home.
Time for some
What
bunny
have
dongo.
we here?
I got you. Well, drive safely. Hopefully you don't have to deal with a lot of traffic. Inflicted Cortex. That is the third tier of the shell type afflicted materials. We'll see how much this boosts my research level. I don't mind doing this quest over and over again. The crabs are especially fun to fight with Lance because they telegraph pretty well for most of their attacks. So you can sit there and just parry all day. I happened to eat it early on because I wasn't being careful. That's good Lance practice, especially against blue crab since it's fast. I have so much afflicted carapace. Probably as a result of doing this particular fight so many times. That's a decent chunk of experience on the research level. That puts it up to the max. And yeah, level 106 now. Okay. Maybe I'll switch to some of the other ones and just start grinding levels on those just to boost them up.
Thank you for stopping by. I look
Since I'll eventually need the high level scales, fangs, and everything else. So let's decide the quest and then I'll switch weapons again. Maybe do gun lance. It's been a while.
Anomaly quests can be found here.
Narga for Fang. Dire Horn. No Dire Bone. I haven't done this one in a while. We'll take Arlo on Gun Lance. And we'll do Hinoa on
I pray for your good
Horn again. Their trusty gun lancer set. Should See if we got any spare slots here. Oh, we've got wind res in there. Okay. We're going to swap that for cornerstone. Get defiance. That should be good for now. I think defiance is one of the best skills in the game for a one slot. Very useful. All right, before I go eat, we jump into the next anomaly quest. I'm gonna go run to the little Raku's room. So I'm just gonna pause here, and I'll be back in 1 minute. All right. Let us continue on. Okay, going up against ice. We do a handful of quests with the gun lance.
All right, let's go.
Let's make this a quick one.
We were talking about Wild Hearts earlier, upcoming Monster Hunter-like title. And the weapons that they have, I think there's 8 total, are pretty diverse. Some are similar to the main types in Monster Hunter, and there's some that have some kind of unique mechanics, but I have not seen one that really kind of fills the niche of a gun lance. I'll be really curious to see if they end up adding something like that down the road. I really hope that game does well. Looks like it's got a lot of potential.
Hold on, reloading.
Okay. Remember how to be effective with gun lance.
Watch out for the monster.
Still. All right, bipedal mode. Ooh. Stay right there.
I needed that.
Getting knocked down. Oh, I should have gone for the parry. Ah, come on, come on. Oh, I can't wait till I can get some more maxed out long shelling lances. Being able to pop shells from a little bit further away and still have them hit is something I miss.
Need to sharpen this thing.
I guess I could take the K9
A fine weapon deserves
lance.
proper care.
But I don't remember if that one tops out at shelling level 8 for a long. I'd have to look. I think the Torsi de Lavatur is still considered the best. Still. That works. Oh man. Right in the face. That's a good knockdown. Alright, let's get some more hits. Ah, man, I missed. Angry. Oh boy. Oh, I was lucky.
My buddy.
Lucky I didn't just eat it right there. Ow. Okay, tail's broken. Can't tell if the claws are broken yet.
Mine now.
Whetstone time.
Oh, okay, one screen over.
This one's all for you. Need more ammo?
Ooh. Oh, that's a lot of chip.
When makes a
It's angry. Reloading. That looks like it's gonna hurt. Need more ammo.
That could have been worse. Ah, man. That move is trouble. Does a lot of damage, but does not cause a knockdown.
The monster's looking at you. Mr. Monster, meet me
Ah.
with your weapon. It's got its eyes on you. Look out! It's angry. This one's all for you.
Direct hit.
I needed that.
Not bad.
Let's go.
Shoot for maybe around 15 or sub 15. overall DPS is not the highest with the gun lance, but it's just so much fun to blow things up.
Need to sharpen this thing. Technique is flawless. Hold on, reloading. No more holding back.
Lame.
Reloading. Need more ammo.
It's a good knockdown.
Now it's personal.
I'm leaving things here to you, yeah?
This one's all
Stay
for
still.
you. Reloading.
Love you, buddy.
Sorry it took so long, yeah? Proper mad now, yeah?
Umbrella Burb.
Hit it with all you got!
Boom.
That's how it's done, yeah?
Sweet move. Skills.
Have a bit of this! Using a health bar. Gotta reload.
Stay still.
I'm gonna get you.
I got it right in the tail.
Hold on.
It's almost dead.
Careful. Something bad is coming. Not my finest hour.
Oh, that's a projectile. I didn't realize that's a projectile.
That's my buddy.
I owe you one.
Stay sharp now.
I needed that. I'm glad I had you asked for this.
Bah. Could use that damage.
Time for the counteroffensive.
Thanks a bunch. Mr. Monster, meet Mr.
Yep, guessed wrong. There we go. That's a fight. Just under 20.
Just kidding. I'm not that old.
All right, what we got? Regular materials. Dire bones. Not bad. Okay, that gave us a pretty big chunk of research level 2. Level that one up to 95. We can reset mercenaries.
Ah. Well then, goodbye.
I'll go to the Kahoot nest. All right, and now we can jump back in.
Why, hello. I pray that this calamity may soon come to an end.
Could do Zenogre. Anything that's up here around the 100 mark should be fine. Oh. Blood Orange and Apex Rathian. Oh. Oh, I don't like that.
When this disaster's behind us, I would love nothing more than to visit Camorra.
Okay.
Ever since
We'll go
I
Zenogre.
how charming it is from Rondine, can't stop thinking
Take
about
Luchka. I'll go Rondine on Longsword again.
I pray for your good fortune.
Oh, sweet. A chair. Time to get going.
Also be interesting. I haven't done Gunlance and Zenogre in a minute. I think this one will be easier as far as reading attacks compared to Lunagaron. Lunagaron's a little bit faster. But I think Zinogre might hit harder.
I'm gonna kick your butt!
Time to get to work.
There it is! Hold on, reloading!
Objective spot.
Nope, nope, there's 3 of them. 3 stomps.
I'm gonna get you!
Aw, really?
Need more ammo!
Hmm? How did that hit me?
Glad I brought you along. Do not fret. I am here. This got its eyes on you.
Now it's personal!
Ah, come on, really?
Reloading!
I cannot fulfill my duty like this.
Boy, Luchiko.
Love you, buddy.
I can't believe this!
I blame you for that, Luchiko.
This ain't over yet! Remember what you win!
Let it get to you.
To get target me with the backdrop. And that's pretty much a one shot at this level, I think.
This should make it good as new!
Take care of your blade, and it'll take care of you.
It's infuriating! It's got its eyes on you!
I believe it has become angry.
I'm gonna kick your butt!
Man. Okay, I didn't completely miss.
Hold on, reloading!
Feeling marvelous.
Thanks a bunch! until I finish reloading. You asked for this!
There we go.
Frenzied state.
Shock trap. Well, normally that wouldn't do anything.
This is how we fight back home.
We knocked it out of afflicted mode though. That's good. Yeah, shock traps will immobilize an ogre for a bit, but it also charges it up.
Now it's personal!
Hey, it's Angie.
Love you, buddy.
Excuse me for a moment! Watch and learn! Show me how it's done! You aim for a wall!
Let's get away from the slope.
This is a prime opportunity to strike!
Positively unstoppable.
You have my gratitude.
I owe you one.
What was that gonna miss? Oh no.
It's going berserk.
Are you?
Bye-bye.
I enjoyed the show.
Oh, you're gonna
I'm gonna
love
get
this
you!
Ow.
You need to recover. Fix it. Oh, down and drop. Did that heal your wounds?
Got another shock trap. That's not gonna do anything when it's powered up.
Hold on! Reloading! The monster's looking at you!
Do not drop it off. I am here for you.
No more holding back!
Oh, nice.
Show them who is master!
All time.
You do what I say now! I see you are a capable
I'll observe
rider!
your demonstration.
How do you like that?
Excellent navigation.
Now it's personal!
You asked for it.
Ha! Sit down. Hey, it's Skyrim Golem. Get that ride.
Thanks a bunch.
Let's go for a ride!
Okay, it does cluster damage. Come out.
Yahoo! You are exceptionally good at this. I'm gonna get you! Need more ammo! Hold on, reload after it!
Okay, so far so good.
Faster, buddy!
Ride on!
Need to sharpen this thing.
I also have a fondness for Kimura's whetstones. There's a creature you don't see every day.
This is the end of the line for you! You asked for it! Need more ammo!
There you go, all healed up.
This one's all for you!
Missed. Uh-oh.
Hold on, reloading! You can do it! Reloading! You can't fight in such a state! That looks like it's gonna hurt!
Oh, come on, really?
I'll make you regret this.
I mistimed my parry by like a second. It was too early, and then my shield went down right when it did the big hit.
You're fighting for!
Oh, we're on our last cart now.
Let's go! Forward! Yeah!
Oh, where is it?
Right like the wind!
I'm trying to get the lucky life.
This should make it good as new!
I know.
Is essential.
Wait until I finish reloading! Such nonsense! Just scared! This is the end of the line for you!
Oh, man. It's Angie again.
Opportunity to strike. Now it's personal.
Okay, good. Almost dead.
That's one for the history books. Excellent navigation.
Need more ammo. Look out! It's angry.
Let's pile the damage on.
Mr. Monster, meet Mr.
Ah.
Reloading. I cannot fulfill my duty like this.
Got a special deal for you. Love you, buddy.
Alright, Luchika. Better not get me killed again.
Sorry to get that.
Ah, come on. I was gonna let her stay KO'd next time.
I owe you one.
Barely sub 20. Oof.
Quest complete. Upon return, it's imperative to carry.
Still blame Luchika for the first KO.
Give me some of that sweet ore.
I wonder if this is gonna put us up to 107. Alright. We got high rank orb. Dire horn. More dire horn. No sky merled. Okay, put us up 107. Almost halfway to 108.
Thanks for your help.
50 coins.
I'll be seeing you. Good to see you.
Okay, yeah, we already knew that. We got 260 coins. Considering how long I've been grinding an endgame, that's not a lot of coins. Oh, that's new. Could straight up buy sellable items. I do not see Valkana's gem or mantle equivalent on here.
You know, I really appreciate everything you're doing to help out. I wish Fiorin would stop giving me excuses, though. I'm too busy. Can you believe that?
Some of the high-end mantles are 300. It's pretty steep.
Salute.
Okay. Let's see. Kind of want to do that Zinogre quest again. That one was worth good points, and it was very sloppy. Master, almost 151 in master rank. Yeah, I'm gonna go in with hammer. I bet hammer would be less sloppy. Oh, and I see Ryota's back with a hydrate and a stretch. Made it home from work, I see. Alright, we'll throw in Gosrog's hammer. I don't know if you saw the tail end of that previous quest, but I barely got out of that fight by the skin of my teeth. So we're gonna go for a redo and try and do that better. That was a 98 or 97 Zinogre, so this is probably gonna put it up to 100. Alright, we can go hammer bros.
My tranquil days return to us shortly.
Oh, sweet. Enough of that.
Getting close to unlocking the next tier of afflicted quests. Probably won't happen on today's stream, but I'll be grinding more offline, at least until Wild Hearts comes out. And so hopefully next time we stream Rise will probably be closer to the next update, and there'll probably be a lot more content to see. It might be the last major update of the game, but it definitely will be the last we'll be playing it. Burota asks, playing with the PlayStation controller? Yep, I use a PS5 controller. I think this is the second one after God Hand
Give me some of that
beat the
sweet
bejesus
oil.
out of the previous one I had. I don't own a PS5, but I do like the controller, so that's why I'm using it. Alright, you big wiener.
There it is. There it is.
PlayStation 1 was your favorite? The first console. Oh, that makes me feel old. My first console was an NES. So I'm very old. Ah, sit down. Vera says, at least you sound young. I guess so. If that's just what it sounds like to you folks.
The monster's looking at you!
Don't look too good, yeah?
Right, already the mobility and speed is making this a little bit easier to manage. But I think my defense is lower with this set. It's not fully maxed out. So even when we've got more mobility, Zinogre still hits like a freight train. Level 99.
Watch out for the monsters! Look out! It's angry!
Ouch.
Don't let him get away! Faster, buddy! Excuse me for a moment!
See if we can go for KO number 2. Ha. Sit down.
Lucky buddy.
Ooh.
That looks like it's gonna hurt! The monster's looking at you!
It's gonna blow up. Hey, it's Al. There you go, sit down.
Remember your training and ride.
Whatever those are! Watch and learn!
That wall's got its name all over it.
Yahoo!
That was quite a show, yeah?
You do what I say now!
Amadron's riding moveset's a little bit slow. A lot of range, but slow moving.
Let's turn the tables.
No, that works.
How do you like that?
Just like I told you.
Aw. sure that was going to be a knockout. Should be close. He's got a trap down. Oh. Again with the shock traps. Hey, Ladybug's here. What's up, Ladybug? How you doing this evening? Hope your Thursday is going well. We are in the middle of hunting monsters with moderate levels of effectiveness.
Whetstone time.
That's a fine whetstone.
Thinking.
Up here. Ah, yeah, there you are.
You're the best, pal.
Ladybug says, how are y'all? My Thursday is good. Yeah, I can't really complain. Glad the weekend is coming up. It's been a decently busy week. Oh, come on. Keep missing the head.
Love you, buddy.
Watch out for the monster.
Whew.
Use an item. Hurry.
Is it just me? Or does food taste better while hunting?
No, you don't. Finally.
You're the best, pal.
Alright, I think we're on pace to have a better total hunt time compared to the last round. Still need to be careful. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, I'm surprised it didn't hit me.
Trying to get away. Faster, buddy.
Go, go.
Now's my chance.
See if we can bust off the last couple cores before it explodes.
I'm leaving things here to you, yeah?
Nice. Knocked it out of frenzy or afflicted mode and out of powered up mode.
At least I didn't return empty-handed, yeah?
No, it's Al again.
That's one for the history books.
Yeah, we getting another KO.
It's a bunch.
Get parried, sucker.
The target's weak.
Love you, buddy.
Oh, man.
I owe you one.
Should be getting close. Almost 15 minutes. Oh boy, that was definitely a mistimed parry. Pretty sure Water Strike can parry even the big attacks, but if I miss the window, I'm going to eat the full force of it. And that's no good.
It's got its eyes on you!
Ah,
I can't believe this.
I was going for the free heal and didn't expect it to turn around. Well, that's first cart? Okay, first cart.
Yet.
Look, we all bull bang without prevention.
Got firmly planted right in the ground by Angry Thunder Doggo.
Ride like the wind! Whetstone time!
Make sure your weapon is proper shot.
The best whetstones, right?
Keep it down, yeah?
Look out! It's angry! That looks like it's gonna hurt!
Come on, let's get that knocked down.
Hit it with all you got.
Uh-oh. Oh, I'm stunned. I'm surprised I didn't get pancaked again. Oh, Jay's down. Wake up, you slagger.
Don't let him get away! Faster, buddy! Gotta be quick!
Looks like we might actually be on track for a lower time than with the gun lance. I think it's an easier fight, but I didn't think it would take longer.
Watch out for the monsters! That looks like it's gonna hurt!
I don't. Oh man, that's the same attack that killed me last time. That is a potential 180 overhead.
Now I'm really angry!
All right. Well, just like last time, we were down to our last cart. It's gotta be close though.
Down.
Need a break already?
Ow. That was almost a fatal error. Come on.
I needed that.
Bisha 10. Got that free ride.
Watch it
Well,
look!
now it's almost dead. Wow. All my hits are getting beaten. So I'm just going to pelt you at fruit. Yeah, whatever. Let's go for the finisher, go for the damage.
That was quite a show, yeah?
Love you, buddy.
Finally. Almost 25 minutes. It actually took longer by almost 10 minutes with the hammer, despite that being a slightly easier to navigate fight than with the gun lance. Oh, we made it.
Making steady progress.
This is going well.
Alright, we'll get back to town, take a look at the progress, and we'll probably wrap up shortly here. If I do another one of these, it's going to be another half hour. Man, the game's giving me a lot of high rank gems. I do not need Jaspers, but it is giving me quite a few. Wow, 5 dire horns. That's not bad, I guess. Alright, we're almost to 108. But this quest is now up to 107, so it's at the max. %150 modifier. I wonder why. Oh, I wonder if that research request is something new. Every 10, you just get 50 coins. If you do Bahari's target, which in this case would be an Aknasom, you do 10 of the special requests, you get 150 coins, but I usually don't pay too much attention to that since it depends how it cycles. It also makes me wonder if my time would be faster against Zinogre with Lance. Maybe I'll try that next time. What's my Ice Lance look like?
Ooh, I'm itching to get started.
I'll show off something else in the post-game grind that I haven't really done a lot with. I've been focusing on weapons, but give me one sec. Okay, yeah, we could boost sharpness with adding some slots. The problem with this Kushala lance is its sharpness isn't the best. It hits white pretty quickly. But we could unlock 2 slots. That gives us 10. Plus some additional damage. Okay. So we look at curious weapon crafting, which is what all these things are for. Augmenting the stats and parameters of the weapons. Improving things based on playstyle and desired effects. There's also armor curious crafting, which I haven't messed around with as much. And the way this works is you can take an armor piece and you can roll augments using the materials, these essences that we're getting from doing these afflicted fights. I've got quite a few of them because I haven't been doing this much. But for example, if we use 1 prime essence for 20 and we go for an augment roll, it can do a couple things. It basically rolls a random upgrade onto your armor. In this case, it upgraded the slots. It added a level 2, or upgraded a level 1 to level 2 and added another level 1. And it upgraded the defense at the cost of some resistance and removing a point in agitator. And so what you can do using this armor system is sync upgrades into these random rolls for potential better skills or better slots or defense or resistances. And so much like you can customize the weapons with different parameters. You can do the same for armor, but it's really random, and there's no guarantee that you're going to get a set skill or that it's going to be good. But you have the option of taking the upgrade or keeping what you've got. And I'm not going to lose Agitator with this particular set. So we'll keep previous results. And so that's what you use these essences for. You roll them into the armor to try and get improvements that are going to supplement whatever your playstyle is. And the higher rarity of the armor, the higher materials are required, I believe. So for a rare 10, we need prime. And there's a higher tier than that too. But I don't think I've got anything that needs it. No, it goes high as prime so far. Rira says that's interesting. Yeah, the armor and weapon customization in endgame is pretty in-depth. That's the whole point of doing the grind with the anomaly quests, is to kind of min-max and optimize things on both your weapons and armor. And if you have, let's say, 12 armor sets for different weapons, and you want to get all the maximum skills and whatnot on them, it'll take you a while to grind that much materials. And so you could spend hundreds of hours in the post-game. Think I'm probably close to at least 100 something just in the post-game itself. Or probably 300 something hours in Rise/Sunbreak, which I know from the Monster Hunter community, they consider those rookie numbers, but the reality is there's so much to do that you could be playing these types of games forever, even if you've done the quote-unquote story ending. There's so much to do, like learning new weapons, optimizing armor and weapons, all sorts of stuff, which is why I like the series so much. So I think that's pretty good progress. I think we grinded a whole 3 total research levels, because that Volcana quest we did in the beginning doesn't count towards research because it wasn't an anomaly quest. But everything else has been slowly chipping away. If I can get to A6, that's a whole new tier of monsters and stronger targets, and I think they're worth more points. We'll see. Either way, I think we will wrap here. So before we jump off, let me see who on the list of cool folks are online. Let's see. Oh, Yatra's online. Yatra is playing Guilty Gear. We can go raid Yatra. Haven't seen her in a bit. So what I will do is I will mute the game audio, and we'll go to outro. And so we'll be back this weekend, I believe, Sunday on the schedule. What does my schedule say? Yeah. Sunday afternoon we'll be back with a Beatbox Jam stream. We'll be working on more practice stuff and some more music stuff. So until then, thanks for hanging out, folks, and watching me smash my face against monsters. Now let's go raid Yatra and see how the Guilty Gears are doing. Cue this up. And we will commence the raid.